Previously on the Coast to Coast challenge. Oh no, by the looks of it, we're actually at a cannibal camp. Was this a pilot? Oh Jesus. No. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, hello. And looks like that's game over, ladies and gents. I'm sorry, Kelvin. I'm not to do this to you. So it seems like I found actually a campsite. Okay, he's here. Try and make it around away from him, because he's not going to give us a very good time. Walking along it till we find a little steep incline, which looks like we've actually found. I guess I could make it up a bit more higher. Make ourselves a makeshift shelter. After clambering up the side of the mountain and finally reaching the snowy peak, we decided to set up camp on the mountainside. But I think Gar had some other plans. Let's check back in with him and see what he's planning. So you join me back on the side of this snowy mountaintop. And it's not actually as late as you think it is in regards to days that we're on. So we're on day number 1. And it's currently only 20:02 in the afternoon. We obviously, where the Kevin marker is, God rest his soul, is over there where we came from. And we are not at the peak yet. We did build a little shelter. I'm actually going to save here. Don't think that'll make a big of a difference, but I wonder if I have anything in my backpack, like another tent thing or something. Don't think I do. It's the only thing that worries me. Oh, there goes my stick. But anyway, we've just picked up the little shelter we've done, and what we want to do is head pretty much that way across the island. I'm going to try and make it kind of up the mountain. We do have some berries that we could consume to keep our hunger in check. The one thing I am worried about at the moment is water supply. So I need to make it relatively down to that river, but like I said, I need to make it straight up this way. So maybe that big lake might help me out. I feel like if I run into more caves though, there'll be more cannibals up here somewhere. Guess we'll find out. With our tent in hand, we decided to trek up the rest of the mountain. Due to there being some caves around on the mountainside, I didn't know if that meant there would be more cannibals inside, so we did need to be cautious. But there was also another survival thought that I forgot about, something which was so obvious in a snowy environment. Oh, we're actually very cold. Wait, so how high can I actually go before I get cold? Oh, you are cold. So, right, I can't go too high. I need to relatively stay low. That might be a bit of a problem then, because we need to go pretty much straight from where Kevin is, but not go too high. Okay, we're going to have to go around the mountain, I feel. This might not turn out to be so good after all. Okay, this is getting a bit steep now. Struggling to stay on the side of the mountain, but I feel like we're actually coming up to this river soon, which I do want to... I don't know if I want to stay near there. Maybe I want to take a sip of water. That might help. I think we can camp a lot further on that side of the mountain, but I don't know if there's any cannibals up in this snowy part. I mean, it might be quite safe. He says that, but it'll be a goldface that will just walk out from somewhere eventually. Oh, we're kicking the snow into the river. Maybe if we just equip this. Ah, there we go. Maybe I can't use the spear or drink while I got the spear. So we've replenished our water. That's one thing we actually wanted to do. And one thing we want to do as well is, I mean, we do have 3 cans. which is definitely going to be helpful. Energy bar as well. We have some berries. I don't know how much these berries actually replenish in health, or they don't really place any hunger though. Energy bar. Does energy bar do much? Okay, so that gives me a lot more energy. Doesn't really give me much food. That might be good though, because where we are, we can actually see the other coast of the island, people. So where we were, we were there. So we need to head straight, pretty much. Kind of up this mountain, so across this river, and then we'll make it across there, maybe to that lake, and then we actually might be close to completing the challenge, guys. I want to kind of make it this way because this is where I needed to go, realistically, to make it coast to coast. Those little islands there. Well, let's get cracking. So as detailed on the GPS, the goal was in sight. All I need to do was follow the path I carefully laid out for myself, and hopefully make it there in one piece. I don't know why this scares me, but being back in nature, collectibles and stuff, yeah, doesn't make me feel very happy. Especially this much stuff. Collect these berries as much as we can. Yeah, this definitely worries me a lot because it's a very, very dense woodland this side is of the island. We're not far off though, guys. We're not far off. It's near enough 5 o'clock and I feel like the sun will set soon. So if we can get this done actually before day 1, then you know what? We smashed this. God, there's so many berries, wild berries and stuff. Blackberries, twin berries, everything berries. God, there's everything. Seeds and everything. Can't wait to complete a challenge and I can actually build my own base and like grow my own stuff. It's one thing I am looking forward to. Just like living off the land, growing my own berries. And just being sustainable as much as possible and just surviving. I'm not really interested in completing the actual storyline of the game. Just living in this dense woodland with, God, things that you never see day to day is something to always keep in mind. But we're not far away now, guys. Just a little bit further. So as the vegetation grew denser, we decided to stay on the path we had set ourselves on. But we slowly started to see some young signs of life. Right, so making it up to a little path here, or a trail, let's say. I don't know how happy I'm about this, because I want to stay off the beaten track. But I also don't want to run into any cannibals because of the trails that have been created. Right, so we have some more Minotaur. Okay, that doesn't spell good for me. Okay, we're on a bit of a cliff here. We might need to take the... We might need to find another way down. See, I want to make it to this island here. And then there's like a little road that kind of connects that island to the mainland. And then that will be the end of my journey. One thing I'm worried about is these trails. The trails could spell disastrous and the sun is going down quickly. Luckily, I think we have it on the correct side. Just got to be careful. I don't have to set up camp here, to be fair. Is it too steep, though? I think we're just going to have to plonk it on this hillside here. Yeah, it's getting too dark, guys. I think that's day number 1 over. Well, what we'll do then is we will grab our trusty little tent. See? That was very, very good. Okay, let's grab some sticks. Grab another stick. Okay. Then what I think we need to do is just to kind of... We don't really have any food. Like, don't have any meat or anything. Oh, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? I mean, I could survive on what I have, but the berries are just berries. But yeah. It's getting dark. I think I'm just going to need to break a couple of sticks up to make a fire. Gonna track some things. Okay, we made a reinforced fire. Stoke it. Don't have many leaves. That might help us for the night. Okay. Let's save the game here. As well as get some rest. Good morning. It's nice and bright. We are very low on food and water. One thing we can do though is drink some of these energy drinks. Okay, that gave us some stuff. Do I even eat the mushrooms? Oh. Right, after consuming all of the berries I have, collecting my little tent, and leaving a nice little fire on the fireplace, it's time to make it to our final destination. Hopefully it's not like the movies, and we die before we get there. But yeah, we just need to make it to that other end of the island, the tip. This area right here. So after a pretty uneventful night, we were granted in the morning with a wonderful view of the coastline, which meant the goal was definitely in sight. All we now needed to do was stay alive and make it there in one piece. Oh no, we heard some cannibals. They're somewhere. Where are they? Oh no. So we're not actually at the crossing yet. Do we just cross here? Oh, they're both here. Two of them. I think we should just use this. It's quite shallow. Hopefully they won't come close to us. My worry is if we take the coastline, is it going to be too obvious? Is it going to be too common for cannibals to roam and fish and drink and stuff? I don't know. I definitely want to pass this. Don't know if to just go the long way or go this way. That way, or... I mean, the shorter way would be straight through the middle, but then it would run into a cannibal camp and you're screwed. You run into a gold face. Or even something else that we haven't discovered. But look at the little cannibals running on the shore. If they're there, then the other hordes aren't far behind. I think we're going to have to take the logical way, which is the smallest route round. My feeling was taking me this way, but I think we're just going to have to play it safe. I mean, we're nearly there. Fuck it. We're just going to go ahead and go straight across. There it is. The finished goal is in sight. It looks a bit more open than I expected. What's going on here? Oh no, it's not. It's not. It's that tip over there. I was like, yes, I finally made it. Nope, that was a false promise. That is it. We can literally swim there. Okay, we'll swim there. We've finally met the shoreline. And with practically a day to spare, Kevin's dead body in the distance, we've made it to not just that shore over there, we've made it to practically the straight line equivalent from where we started all the way across the island. A kind of equal amount of landmass on each side. This is it. That little tip round there, bit of sand, is our end goal. And I know this video hasn't probably been the most entertaining, but I kind of wanted to show you the challenge is possible. And even though this isn't completing the game or is anything of the sort, obviously you can do it in a lot shorter time frame, and it's still morning. It is done. We have completed the Coast to Coast challenge. Thank you everybody for taking on this very long-winded journey with me. It's much appreciated. And what I'm actually going to do now is set up our nice lovely camp. If we can actually stake it here. We can. Let's grab some sticks. This will be our claim to fame. Or final claim to fame. We just save it right here. Boom. Would you look at that? Done, and I didn't even need to pull out the survival book once. Oh, dear me, dear me. Anyway, ladies and gents, like I said, thank you for joining me on this journey. It's not the most entertaining of challenges, but this is a new style of video I'm trying out on the channel. Just wanted to get a grips to see how you like these. Of course, the challenges will be much harder in the future, much challenging, and may even be impossible. But if you enjoy it, please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Even though this challenge was relatively uneventful and I only died once, we finally made it to the coastline. But I was left feeling unachieved by completing this challenge. So I decided to think of a new one and try it out in my next video.